In Invincible, after Mark gets infected with the Scourge Virus, we've discussed how this allowed a lot of interesting things to happen as characters who either have never spoken before or haven't spoken in a long time finally get some time to sit for a bit. This leads to Cecil finally meeting with Omni Man and Debbie on the moon, as Cecil says that he knew Omni Man visited Earth already, but he wasn't there long enough for the two of them to talk. But as things continued on, he realizes that Omni Man wasn't evil. This may come as a surprise to everyone who watched everything that Nolan did in season 1, but Cecil says that Nolan tried to take over the world for like a minute, and then he quickly came to his senses and left. When you really put him against some of the villains in the series who relentlessly try again and again to rule or even destroy the Earth, Omni-Man's actions are more like a drop in the bucket, especially because since then, all Omni-Man has done is good for the planet. First by fighting in the Viltrumite War, then by trying to stop Alan who wanted to bring that horrible virus to Earth. Those actions show the kind of man Nolan truly is. Being a little honest here, Cecil tells him that he was really the most upset that Nolan was keeping his plans for Earth a secret. Given the fact that Cecil is supposed to be the secrets guy, and you know, you shouldn't take a man's thing. Nolan responds that he has a lot of regrets about his time on Earth, especially the time that Cecil is speaking about, but he's still not sure where the conversation is going. That's when the other shoe drops. And Cecil tells Omni-Man that no matter how much good he's done for the planet since his fight with Mark, the people will never forget it. It was too public, saying nothing for the fact that it also led to the end of the original Guardians of the Globe. On top of that, the more prominent Invincible becomes in the superhero community, the more that fight is going to linger in their minds, because for many that was their first time even hearing of this new superhero. With that said, Cecil decides that for the sake of every human on Earth, Nolan's actions deserve punishment, and the method that Cecil has chosen is exile. Debbie freaks out, while Cecil tells Nolan that he's never allowed to return to the Earth again because of the catastrophe it would cause if the other heroes and the public found out he was just roaming free on Earth. Pissed off, Debbie says there's no way you expect us to live up here like this. And Cecil tells her that he doesn't expect her to do anything. She's not a factor here. She can go live on Earth or wherever she wants because it's Nolan who is exiled. Nolan calms her down, saying this is actually fine because he deserves way worse, causing Cecil to agree, saying that this is a superhero equivalent of a slap on the wrist, given that there's really nothing keeping Nolan from flying down for a little and visiting Mark on Earth, or even using the teleporter they have in the base to do a little shopping. But the reason Cecil is going so easy on Nolan is actually because of the Viltrumites lingering on Earth. That Cecil says that from now on, Nolan is basically their watcher, and as rent for this amazing moon base, Nolan just became the first line of defense against the Viltrumite Empire if they ever attack again.